This is how I drill my handle holes. I've marked where the holes are going to go, centre punched, and it's time to drill through. Selecting a nice slow speed, 420 RPM. Now I changed the drill to a larger diameter for the lanyard tube. Always making sure I nip up all the three sides just for accuracy. Well guys, I have been asked by a few people, how do I actually manage to drill the holes through the handle so easily? And to be honest with you, I find that having a sharp, round drill really does do the trick. I'll show you how I sharpen my drills now, but make sure though that it's a round drill. It's as easy as that to sharpen your drills. But all joking aside, the steel has to be in its annealed state. If it's not, and it's hardened, you won't be able to drill it. pieces of swarf like that coming off your drill and it cuts nice and quietly, you know you've sharpened your drill correctly. I hope. Some people like to drill a pilot hole through, and that's a good idea, I think, especially when you're drilling larger diameter holes. But I find with sharp drills and holes up to this diameter, this seems fine. And also with no pilot hole in there, the oil sits in there and doesn't drip away, so it's more beneficial for the cutting oil. Just my opinion, I might be wrong, but that's how I do things currently. These are the type of drills that I use. They're called jobber drills, twist drills. They're not very expensive. I think I paid about £1.50 each for each drill. I bought this packet a year ago, and in that year I've used 3 of the drills. One of the drills was actually I've used brake stop. In that year I've used 3 drills, and there's one of them currently in there, and there's one down there as well. So I think I've only actually completely worn out one drill, and you can still see that these are cutting extremely well due to using the correct speeds, possibly using the oil, and also keeping them nice and sharp. I mean, some people use more expensive drills like cobalt drills, and I've heard they cut very well as well. But you can see that the performance I'm getting from my cheap, simple jobber drills is cutting through annealed tool steel like a hot knife through butter. Okay, they might go done a bit quicker, but it literally takes me 10 seconds to sharpen them, then we're back in action. I certainly expect that drill with the one sharpened to be able to drill all the holes for a batch of 5, possibly 10 knives before it needed to be resharpened again. I'd just like to reiterate one thing, just a safety feature, that when you are drilling on a slow speed, as the drill breaks through, there is a tendency for it to want to grab, and that could actually cause that drill to either spiral up the drill bit or certainly force it that way. Now I've got a secure stop here, but I think it's sensible as you drill and you're about to break through to the other side, just reduce pressure to minimal, and then it'll just go through nice and smooth, and it won't grab and it won't fly out of your hand and cause any accidents. Pressure, always get these big spirals of swarf beginning to form when you're getting down into the hole, so that's another indication to tell you when you're getting through to the other side. That's what I learnt from experience so far in the workshop.